Welcome back to our academy. In our previous lesson, we discussed how blockchain offers a more secure alternative to traditional finance. However, as we've seen, blockchain alone isn't a cure-all. It requires a front-end, various platforms that create an intuitive user experience. These platforms, while crucial, are where challenges often arise, both for individuals and businesses. In today's lesson, we will explore practical steps you can take to protect your crypto assets. Whether you are managing personal investments or operating a crypto-related business, these strategies will help you stay ahead of potential threats and keep your assets secure. Let's begin with the foundational security tips every individual getting started with crypto should know. First up, set a proper password for your crypto wallet. You would be surprised how easy it is to hack an 8-character password, even with no powerful hardware. So first of all, make sure your password is long. It must also be complex and unique. Do not reuse the same combination of characters across websites. When you've got your perfect sequence, store it properly. You can always keep it in your memory, that's perfect, but I recommend going for a dedicated password storage. Finally, do not store your passwords in your browser password manager. They've been proven to be pretty weak. Next up, we have two-factor authentication, or 2FA. Don't overlook this. Hackers can easily gain access to your accounts, including platforms like Telegram, where they can assume your identity and steal your information without it. In essence, 2FA adds a crucial layer of protection to your accounts, requiring a second form of authorization, usually codes sent to your phone or generated by authentication app. So even if someone steals your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second factor. To set up 2FA, go to security settings of your crypto account and enable it. You can choose between methods like Google Authenticator, Authy, or receiving codes via SMS. Although the latter is not the most secure option, hacker can simply intercept the message or change the SIM card. Also, make sure to store any backup codes in a safe place, just in case you lose access to your phone. Next, let's talk about non-custodial wallets. These are crucial to everyone who wants full control over their crypto assets. Unlike exchange platforms, where someone else keeps your money, non-custodial wallets let you be your own boss. You have the keys, so you are the only one who can access your funds. In some cases, an exchange might be able to recover your losses even if they are hacked. Major exchanges are often concerned about their reputation and may choose to reimburse customers. Hacks do happen, no matter how strict security practices are, and it's how the exchange deals with the consequences that shapes its reputation. For example, when we at CoinsPaid experienced a hack back in 2023, no customer funds were affected. It's generally safer to avoid storing large amounts of crypto on exchanges. Instead, transfer your assets to a non-custodial wallet where you can control your private keys directly. This step protects you from the vulnerabilities that comes with centralized platforms. Your private keys are the gateway to your crypto assets. If someone gains access to them, they can control your funds, so protect these keys at all costs. They say, not your keys, not your coins, a mantra from the early days of Bitcoin, and the one I firmly support myself. This principle is fundamental to secure cryptocurrency management. Consider encrypting your private key information and storing it in a secure location, like a safe or secure digital vault. I personally prefer the first option. A digital vault is still digital, and even with encryption, it can be compromised. But most importantly, never share your private keys with anyone, and be wary of any service that asks for them. Phishing scams are a common tactic used by cybercriminals to steal crypto assets. These scams often involve fake emails, websites, or messages designed to trick you into revealing your private information or clicking on malicious links. To protect yourself, always double-check the URLs of the websites you visit, especially when accessing your crypto accounts. Be cautious of unsolicited messages that ask you for the private information or direct you to log in to a website, and avoid storing your keys in digital form. If you are a bit more experienced and looking for advanced security measures, there are a few additional steps we recommend. For those serious about crypto security, hardware wallets are a gold standard for protecting private keys. These devices store your private keys offline, making them immune to online hacking attempts. Because they operate in a cold storage environment, your private keys never leave the device, even when you connect it to a computer to make a transaction. Hardware wallets are designed to be secure even if the device you connect them to is compromised. When you initiate the transaction, the wallet signs it internally without exposing the private key to the potentially unsecure computer. Still, don't forget to review the transaction information on your hardware wallet display before approving. This feature drastically reduces the risk of your private keys being stolen by malware or phishing attacks. Popular hardware wallets like Ledger and Trezor offer strong protection and are widely trusted in the crypto community. Aside from the steps that individuals should take, there are specific measures for businesses that handle cryptocurrencies. Let's look at some top tips for businesses. Your employees are often the first line of defense against cyber threats, making their education and training indispensable. Schedule regular training sessions like our course created in partnership with Crystal, a blockchain intelligence firm. Regular training will keep your employees up to date on the latest security threats and best practices. These topics should include recognizing phishing attempts, creating and managing strong passwords, and properly handling sensitive information. You should conduct phishing simulations to test employees' ability to recognize and avoid phishing attempts. These exercises can help identify gaps in knowledge and reinforce the importance of vigilance. Emphasize the importance of a strong, unique passwords and the use of passwords manager. Teach your employees how to generate complex passwords and store them securely. Consider implementing policies that require regular password updates and enforce two-factor authentication for all user services. Finally, consider limiting access to the sensitive systems and information based on employee roles to even further enhance security. Regular crypto wallets require a single private key to authorize the transaction. In a business settings, this might belong to the CEO. If this key is compromised, a malicious actor could potentially authorize fraudulent transactions. Multi-signature wallets, on the other hand, require multiple private keys to sign the transaction. For instance, it can be 2 of 3 multi-signature wallet that needs 2 out of 3 authorized keys to approve the transaction. Even if one key gets compromised, the malicious actor would still need access to another key to execute a fraudulent transaction. This is particularly useful in business environments where multiple individuals manage funds. Businesses can customize the number of required signatures to balance security with operational efficiency. For businesses involved in crypto, selecting a reputable and secure service provider is crucial. The provider you choose will not only handle your transactions, but also store sensitive data, making them a critical component of your security framework. It is essential to partner with the provider who have a strong track record of security and who comply with the regulatory standards. Regulatory compliance is particularly important, and it ensures that the provider operates within the legal framework designed to protect both business and its customers. Compliance often involves adhering to AML laws and KYC protocols, and other regulations that help prevent fraud and other illicit activities. By choosing a provider that meets the standards, you can significantly reduce the risk of legal and security issues. An example of such provider is CoinsPaid. We're proud to say that our platform has undergone rigorous security audits by reputable companies. These audits ensure that our security measures are robust and capable of withstanding various cyber attacks. Additionally, in July 2024, our crypto processing service received the ISO 27001 security certification, which confirms the implementation of a risk management system related to data security and full compliance with the practices and principles of the International Organization of Standardization. Moreover, when businesses use ready-made payment solutions like ours, they don't need to worry about the complexities of security, accepting and storing crypto assets. We use best practices for storing private keys and employ blockchain risk scoring systems to ensure your assets are verified for their origin. Moreover, we offer cold storage options for funds, protected to the highest standard without compromising ease of use. We partner with insured cold wallet storage providers, which in case of the loss or compromise, offers an additional layer of security for our customers. We've seen how important it is for both individuals and businesses to take proactive steps to secure their cryptocurrency assets. If you are an individual, enable two-factor authentication, use non-custodial wallets, and protect private keys to safeguard your digital wealth. Plus, stay vigilant to avoid phishing scams. If you are a business, partner with reputable and compliant service providers. Make sure that your chosen processor has undergone rigorous security audits and adhere to regulatory standards. Furthermore, businesses should use advanced security measures and employ cold storage options to protect their funds.